It's a SpaceX launch.
What is it?
SpaceX launched, have a launch.
There was a big article in
Vandenberg Air Force Base.
there was a big article in our newspaper about launch and all kinds of things that are going on. I was going to send it to you and maybe have you translate it via Google for English. Explicit, some detail of what Elon Musk yeah, I see it.
But it's actually just the line.
So what time of the day was it?
7 in the morning.
So you did sleep in your car?
Yeah.
Where was it?
Right, guys.
Vandenberg Air Force Base.
Which is where?
North of Santa Barbara. Maybe about
North
40,
of San Francisco.
maybe about 45 minutes.
Lots of people came?
Yeah.
So the October one that you like to take the kids is from the same place, Dad?
Yeah. Well, so this is what you got. I don't know if you realize this, that there's
Can you check the
literally,
weather?
like maybe in the world, maybe 6 or 7 places that rockets launch from. Maybe, let's say New Zealand, maybe a couple places in Russia, so that's already 3.
Cape Canaveral.
There is one. Is there a launch pad in Japan?
Is that in
There's
North Korea?
there's a ballistic missile launch site in Alaska. It's not for, it's like silos and stuff like that, So, but Astra has launched something from there, but they have a really small. They basically have a ballistic missile, right? So they don't have it's not like a real big rocket. But the only spaceports, there's probably only like 6 or 7 in the world. In California is one of them, right? We're only 4 hours drive away.
Wow.
And then on the East Coast in the United States, it's Florida.
Yeah.
So the fact that being in California, yeah, might be expensive and kind of sucks and all that shit, but people don't realize that's incredible. How do we have our own spaceport and our own entertainment industry and Silicon Valley? I mean, there's so many things that California has, and so for me, I'm like, oh my God, I cannot believe I've not been to a rocket launch in Vandenberg. It's right there. To me, it's right next door. It's not a big deal.
Can you check ahead of time about this issue of fog or whatever?
They have launches every month, probably
Really?
probably
The same place?
2 to 3 launches a month out of Vandenberg.
No kidding.
Um,
Who paid for this?
well, it depends on who's paying for satellites to go up. I would say there's probably about 15, maybe 20 launches out of Vandenberg per year. So something like that. So but SpaceX is the one that's really worth watching because their rockets come back and land. They don't just take off. So you have a big launch. It's a Delta IV rocket, which is a big heavy load rocket. It's from United Launch Alliance, and they're launching next month or in 2 months. So that would be one if you just want to see a rocket launch to see how big and heavy those things can actually sound and the experience.
The same place?
But July 6th is the next SpaceX launch, or 7th. So when we come back from
Oregon.
Sun River,
Right.
that Thursday there's a launch at 5 o'clock. So that would be the next opportunity. So it's not like those opportunities aren't all the time now that SpaceX is launching on a regular cadence. But it was just the fact that I went in the morning where there's fog. In the afternoon there's no fog. So
So they're doing it next time afternoon?